For so long, we've been erased from history books.
Do you believe there's a story in Philadelphia that's not being told yet?
100%. I think it goes back to the Philly Rican conversation because I feel as though it don't exist outside of Philly. So I think my work, I'm trying to create stuff that I didn't see growing up. Everything that I try to touch or try to write is always with the paintbrush of trying to tell Second and Lehigh's story the best way that I can, or try to tell my mother's story the best way that I can, because that's a Puerto Rican who survived things that, I didn't, and her struggle looked completely different. And I think that deserves to get, put on the map. We just don't get a lot of that representation in a lot of ways. So for me, the film that I'm working on currently, I made it a point to we need to talk about Philly Ricans. Film has a universal language, it has thematics that anybody from across the world could relate to, whether it's struggle, whether it's happiness, whether it's sadness, right? There's certain things that allow you to really sit down and watch it. So when you put somebody from Philly in it, you are forcing people to sit down with the culture of Philadelphia. But within that moment, you see me. And I think that's really powerful as a medium. I kind of draw off of the work of maybe some more political Puerto Rican people, like Arturo or like Oscar Lopez. For so long, we've been erased from history books. We grow up in an education where we don't get taught. We are forced to assimilate in a lot of things. So I think when you have an opportunity to be the anchor of trying to tell a story, I think it's the work of honoring the ones that come before you. It's important because my mother is a human being, and there's a lot of humanity that exists in these streets, right? Regardless of her story. I think that we deserve to see ourselves, because what that would tell the younger generation is that I can also do this. I can also, dream and go beyond my zip code, and I think that's important. Everything that I could potentially put together has to be in alignment with where I'm from, because our stories deserve to be told. Being an artist is like being a radical, in my opinion, because there's not a guaranteed bag for you. You have to work. And then the stories that you want to tell on top of that, when there's not a lineage of storytellers that's been trying to do it, or they've been trying to do it, but they've got outcasted because of the things that they was trying to, tell. For me right now, I think it's important that these stories, of course, get told, because, that's how we see ourselves.